Hello, welcome back to HunterTuned. Today, we're going to go drive my EK hatch and see how everything is doing. I've been driving it, I just haven't been filming a lot of it, so I figured I'd actually film some stuff today of driving the car and whatnot. But, I mean, I'm so happy my garage is freaking clean. It makes me more motivated to work on stuff. And the only issues that I've been having with the car so far is the return line, the turbo oil return line, actually ended up getting a little bit kinked. So I'll show you here that on the bottom, the manifold is real close to the return line, so I had to pull it over with the zip tie so it wouldn't touch the manifold. And when I did so, it actually kinked the hose a little bit. Thank God I caught it right away and I didn't really drive it a whole lot, but I ended up getting this 45-degree fitting right here, and this eliminated the kink completely, and now the return line is a nice flow of oil all the way down. It's not kinked or anything, so that's all good to go now. You do not want to run your oil return line with a kink in it or, not good flow down to the oil pan. If you do so, you can actually burn out the turbo seals inside of the turbo and, prematurely fail the turbo. So the only other thing that I've had issues with is I have no oil leaks at all anywhere on this frickin' motor. I'm super happy that it's completely leak-free, even when I'm boosting on it and everything. The only leak that I have is out of the valve cover here. When I get into boost, it actually sprays oil down onto like the cross member down there, and I got it all cleaned up now, but it was spraying a little bit of oil out of there. It wasn't much, but just enough to where you notice there was a couple little oil drops down on the cross member area. So I actually just got a piece of hose from the hardware store, and I'm just going to pretty much put this right onto the valve cover and run it down to the ground and zip tie it, under the car. So if there is any oil that comes out of there, it's just going to hit the ground. Eventually, I would like to cap this off and then run 10 AN bungs off the valve cover to the other ports on the catch can. But so far, so good with the car, guys. It's doing great. I actually had a wideband sensor go out on it as well. I don't know why the wideband would have went out. It's about 6 inches from the outlet of the turbo, which is what recommended. And usually, when I put the sensor on, not direct flow of the exhaust. So like if I put the sensor on this side, the exhaust would literally shoot right directly into the sensor. So I put it on this side, which usually is good, and I don't have any issues this way. But I think because the car was running with a messed up distributor and I flooded the motor a bunch, that the sensor may have been going bad, and it went out completely yesterday. So I got a new one in. I actually had a spare laying around, so that's cool. And yeah, so this thing's all good to go. I'm just going to get that hose tied up, and we will get driving around. Alright guys, so we are out driving the Civic. I'm sure you guys all wanted to see me actually drive this thing. But everything's doing good. It's got like 80 PSI oil pressure cruising around. The tune-up is pretty goddamn spot on. The idle is a little bit finicky sometimes, but I mean, as you can see, cruising around right here, it's perfect, 14.7. But I'm gonna do some pulls quick and show you how this thing rips, eh? It's on 6 pounds of boost, remember, and the tune-up is a little rich. I think it's in the 10s once it gets in the higher RPM. We'll do a third gear roll right here. This thing literally rocket ships to like 130, 120. Wow, this thing is nuts on 6 pounds. Oh, I can't get enough. The tune-up was actually pretty good there. It was like in the 11s. Another third gear, fuck it. need to get my wheels balanced because the steering wheel gets a little shaky at high speeds, and I think these tires are not balanced to the wheel, so I'm definitely gonna have to do that. I might do that today yet. I don't know. We'll see if I can get access to a tire machine or not, but I want to do a second gear we'll start in this time and see how bad it blows the tires off. This thing fucking eats, dude. Just letting her rip. Fucking mint. Alright guys, so we went driving around in the car and it's running pretty good. The only issue that I was having, like I said, is it was shaking. Like the tire was unbalanced. So I actually just went to a shop I used to work at, and they kindly let me use their tire balancer. And I found out when I threw the tire on the balancer that which is now the back passenger tire, this one over here, this wheel is bent. It's not bent really bad, but it's bent enough to make a shake in the steering wheel. So I ended up balancing all 4 tires, and I threw the bent wheel on the back. And now the car is straight as an arrow. It doesn't shake at all, so that's freaking awesome. So now I might go meet up with some people and see if we can maybe get some pulls in and test out the car some more. Another thing that I'm kind of worried about is the overflow was empty when I put this all together and I filled the radiator and whatnot. The overflow is now at the max level after beating on it. I probably did like 10 pulls or so. And usually when the overflow gets to, you know, the high point or whatever, that can indicate head gasket or like the head's lifting a little bit. I hope that's not the case with this thing. I do kind of have a lot of timing in it right now. There's 20 degrees in it, or I should say there's 24 degrees in it at 6 pounds, which usually is okay, especially on E85. It should not be an issue, but I might pull 2 degrees out of it to be safe, and this could be like totally normal too. It's not past like the max level or anything like that. I always just get paranoid with the overflow being, you know, too full. But anyways, I'm going to pull 2 degrees out of this thing and go meet up with some people. And if I can find a boost controller, I might throw that on quick too. Because, like I said, it's only on 6 pounds of boost. And I'd like to get it around 10. 8 to 10 pounds would be nice. If I can't find my boost controller, I think I'm just going to put a T in the vacuum line. So you can put a T in between the wastegate and the boost source on the vacuum line down here, and I think I'm just going to cut it and I'm going to put a T in there, which usually will raise the boost like 2 to 4 pounds of boost depending on how big the T is. So I may do that quick and then we'll pick back up. Alright guys, I put the T in on the wastegate line and I'm going to see if this thing's making any more boost. 3rd gear. Still at 6 pounds, so that T didn't work. I think the T, the part that's open is really small, so I don't think it's really going to do a whole lot. Man, this thing still pulls hard on 6 pounds though. if the overflow is still filling up or not.
But it's comfortable, you know?
Yeah, it's pretty solid. Yeah. It feels solid. That sounds cool when it's revving high.
I think I like the tack the most, how it like stops at 80 and all of a sudden it fucking spikes to 100. It's just like it's delayed.
No, the Speedo has like it has a glitch in it.
Really?
Yeah, so like it'll jump to 100.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
weird.
It was like, it just sat at 80 for like 2 seconds, all of a sudden it spiked down to 100. I was just like, whoa.
So what do you guys think? Should we go give Michael the W? You think he'll beat me? I don't know. We're on 6 pounds of boost. I think he's on like 18. Same turbo, but he's got a little bit smaller motor, obviously, and a little bit smaller hot side on the turbo. He's got a 63 AR exhaust. But yeah, we'll meet up with him quick and do a pull with him and see who wins, I guess. I don't know. I think it'll be a close race. What do you think? What's your honest opinion? What do you think? After riding in both cars, what do you think?
Honestly, I think Michael might stick with it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it'll be a good race right now at 6 pounds.
I don't know. From where you drove Michael's car compared to this, I just feel like, I don't know. Michael's car in the car seems a lot quicker just because it's spinning. You know, this thing almost seems like it grabs halfway decent.
Right, it does.
So you have more of a ground control. It doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's walking all over the road.
Like Michael's.
Yeah, like it is sketchy to ride in for a little bit.
The only thing I think I might have on him is driver mod and transmission, because, I don't know, this tranny I can bend gears pretty good.
Plus Michael says he misses third a lot, so. But I do too. I can't.
That ain't no excuse, boy.
Yeah, I know.
Alright guys, we're just going to do a quick pull. I think I got a blown head gasket, but we're just going to try to send it for one quick race. See who's faster here, me or Michael. I don't know what we're going to do, but... Where do you want to go from? What? 35? 35? I'd pull away and then he'd be right there, and then I'd pull away and he'd be right there.
I don't think he has the shifting like you do.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's yup. It's weird. You beat on this thing and the temp goes down. It's
Coolant's flowing.
Coolant's flowing.
Yeah.
He was reeling me in a little bit.
Yeah. It was neck on neck. I mean, that's. But that was worth money, dude. You would have had his ass.
Driver mod. Yeah, I know. If you were reeling me in. Is your oil pressure good? Rubbing? I don't know. Want to do one more third gear on the way out? Alright. Yeah.
I'll give him that car. Scoots. For a D series.
Yeah, for a single cam. Yeah, he's got me in the higher mile an hour range.
6 pounds, dude.
Oh, I'm only on 6 pounds.
Right. That's
Yeah.
But
I think if we raced like 8th mile, I'd get him.
yeah.
If we raced quarter mile, he'd get me. That's why we purposely just did that third gear roll
Right.
to see where we're at. But he also jumped a little, but that's whatever. Now look at that temp, it's way down.
YOLO.
I might just go retorque the head studs.
That might work.
What? Here, hold this. What do you say?
I did a burnout. Oh, Christ. That was pretty lit. Yeah, the guys behind us are probably like, what the hell?
I don't have registration either.
Oh, Christ.
And then I'm like, I don't think he's not catching up.
Well, we did a third gear roll on the second race. Yeah. And I just said, you know what, fuck it, just go. And dude, when your car spools in third and when you hit full boost, you're fucking gone.
Yeah.
Like gone.
Yeah.
My car doesn't have enough horsepower up top to really. Dude, your car probably makes fucking 400 right now.
Yeah.
350, 400. This fucking car probably makes 300.
I need a cam with that.
320.
Because if I get up in the RPM,
It dies off.
Fourth gear, it's real noticeable.
Like dies off.
Real noticeable, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'll be at like, I don't know, like 90, 100, and right at 100 I'm like at like 6,800, 7 grand.
And
it's
it
just
noses
like,
over.
It's like, whoa, where'd all my power go?
Right. The cam runs out of power. But yeah, anyways, I knew it'd kind of be a close race, and I bet you if we like both stayed in it through fourth gear, like or I would say if we raced like quarter mile, you'd get me by like a car or two. But
on a track or straight?
on a track or street, whatever.
Because if we did track, I don't think I'd win.
I don't know.
Because I don't have the driver modification.
See, like the first race we did, I banged second, third, and like I got out on you like 2 cars, and
Oh,
then
you did
we hit
second and third?
yeah, and then we hit fourth gear, and you were creeping up on me, and I lifted. So you would have reeled me in, but
Is that why you
I
lifted?
no.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, I don't know if you guys can see the cars right now, but there they are. It's kind of dark out. But anyways, I'm gonna have to look at my car and see why I got coolant running into the overflow. That freaking sucks. I don't know why on 6 pounds of boost. The only thing I can think of is maybe my timing light could be wrong and telling me, you know, something different than what it actually is. But I don't know. I'll pick up when I get back home, I guess. So I made it back, and the car is still in one piece. I beat the living shit out of it today. Had a lot of fun. Too bad more people didn't come out. There was supposed to be a couple people that came out to play around and race a little bit, but nobody ended up showing up. But anyways, I still got to test the car quite a bit, and 6 pounds of boost, and it seems like it's ripping really good. Other than the issue with the head gasket possibly, I don't know how the head gasket is blowing through already. I don't have many miles on the build, and I had the timing pretty conservative. I had 20 degrees in it at 10 pounds of boost, or 20 degrees in it at like 9 pounds, and then 6 pounds of boost. I think I had 23 or 24 degrees in it, which shouldn't be, you know, out of the ordinary. The only thing I can think of is, I mean, I didn't surface the head or anything, so maybe the head surface is a little messed up. I could have maybe, I mean, I checked it with a feeler gauge, but I didn't get it surfaced, if that matters. So I think what I'm going to do with the car, it's probably going to sit for a little while now, and I'm probably going to order like a JE Pro Seal head gasket or something like that. I feel like those head gaskets are better than Felpro. The Felpro head gaskets for Hondas work, but they're not the greatest. Also, I mean, I don't know. The car, it's totally fine still, and it doesn't get hot or anything, but after you beat on it for like a long time, extended periods of time, the overflow does overfill a little bit. It doesn't like come boiling out of the overflow or anything. It just rises in the overflow. And like I said, usually that's an indicator of a bad head gasket. I don't know. Maybe another thing I can think of maybe is my timing light is messed up, and maybe the timing is actually more advanced than I think it is, or maybe the head surface is just warped in one spot that I didn't see. Oh well, head gasket's really not that too big of a deal on this thing. I could probably do it in a few hours. I just have to get the head surfaced and get a new head gasket. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Michael's car's ripping really good. I think he said he's on 16 or 18 pounds of boost. I'm on 6 pounds. So just to get a comparison of how fast each car is for now, figured we'd throw this little video up for you guys, and hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully we'll get some more progress done on this thing very soon, but I do have some other projects coming up that we're probably going to be focusing on the channel, so be sure to hit the subscribe button so you guys are notified about these new projects that we're working on, and be sure to like this video if you enjoyed the content, and comment down below and let me know what you guys think of today's video. So till tomorrow, we will see you later.